Deep in the frozen wilderness, a wolf pack tracks its prey with mathematical precision. They are apex predators engineered by nature to hunt, kill, and survive the harshest environments on Earth. But there is a line they will not cross. Scattered across the globe are specific canine bloodlines bred for a singular, brutal purpose: to hunt the hunters. These are not your average house pets. They possess massive skeletal structures, crushing bite forces, and an evolutionary lack of fear that defies natural instinct. If a wolf encounters one of these beasts, the predator instantly becomes the prey. 15. The Irish Wolfhound. Standing nearly 3 feet tall at the shoulder, this titan is the tallest breed recognized by the American Kennel Club. In ancient Ireland, Roman consuls received these massive hounds as gifts, marveling at their sheer scale. They were bred to pull armored knights off horseback and systematically exterminate the gray wolves that once plagued the Irish countryside. A lone wolf relies on its height and reach to dominate opponents. But against an Irish Wolfhound, the wolf is completely dwarfed. The hound uses its immense stride to run down a fleeing predator at 40 miles per hour, pinning it with raw body weight before delivering a crushing blow. 14. The Akita. Originating from the rugged mountains of northern Japan, this breed was historically known as the Mataji Inu, or the esteemed bear hunter. The Akita possesses a thick double coat that protects its vital arteries from slashes, and a heavy bear-like head equipped with powerful jaws. Unlike most dogs that bark to alert their owners, the Akita hunts in dead silence. A wolf relies on vocal communication and acoustic intimidation, but the Akita offers no warning. It strikes with a scissor-like bite, locking onto the throat and refusing to let go until the threat stops moving. 13. The Perro de Presa Canario. Hailing from the Canary Islands, this Mastiff variant is a solid wall of muscle, weighing up to 130 pounds. Its name translates literally to the Canarian catch dog, a testament to its historical role in tracking down wild cattle and guarding property against nocturnal predators. The Presa Canario features a broad, square skull and a bite force exceeding 500 pounds per square inch. Wolves are tactical fighters that prefer to nip and retreat, bleeding their opponent out over time. The Presa Canario completely eliminates that strategy by charging directly into the conflict, binding its opponent with an iron grip and using its low center of gravity to overpower the predator. 12. The Tibetan Mastiff. For thousands of years, this ancient lineage guarded nomadic camps in the Himalayas against snow leopards and Tibetan wolves. The Tibetan Mastiff looks more like a lion than a dog, sporting a massive mane of dense fur around its neck. This mane is not just for show, it serves as biological body armor, making it nearly impossible for a wolf to reach the Mastiff's jugular vein. Weighing up to 150 pounds, these dogs possess a fierce independent streak. They do not look to humans for instruction during a crisis. When a threat approaches, the Tibetan Mastiff activates an ancient genetic switch, transforming into an immovable guardian that will fight to the absolute death. 11. The Cane Corso. The lineage of the Cane Corso traces back to the ancient Roman war dogs known as the Canis Pugnax. These animals charged enemy lines alongside Roman legions, often wearing spiked collars and light armor. Today, the Cane Corso retains that intense warrior mentality. With an athletic, muscular frame weighing over 100 pounds, this breed combines the speed of a retriever with the power of a mastiff. A wolf pack survives by identifying weakness, but the Cane Corso projects absolute dominance. Its bite force peaks at roughly 700 pounds per square inch, easily capable of breaking a wolf's limbs upon impact. 10. The Caucasian Shepherd. Hidden deep within the Caucasus Mountains, this livestock guardian protects sheep from bears and wolves alike. The Caucasian Shepherd routinely tips the scales at 170 pounds, making it one of the largest dogs on the planet. Its ears are traditionally cropped to prevent predators from grabbing them during battle. This dog views its territory as absolute. If a wolf steps across the boundary, the Caucasian Shepherd does not hesitate. It utilizes its massive mass to trample intruders, using a combination of brute strength and a dense, weather-resistant coat to absorb counterattacks without sustaining injuries. 9. The Dogo Argentino. Developed in the 1920s by Dr. Antonio Norez Martinez, the Dogo Argentino was engineered specifically to hunt big game, including wild boars and mountain lions. This completely white hound is a genetic masterpiece, combining the athletic endurance of a pointer with the raw power of a bulldog and a Great Dane. The Dogo Argentino is built for continuous, high-intensity combat. While a wolf will eventually tire out during a prolonged struggle, the Dogo Argentino possesses an athletic cardiovascular system that allows it to fight at peak capacity for hours. It does not back down, it does not show pain, and it will pursue a predator directly into its own den. 8. The Alibi. Also known as the Central Asian Shepherd, the Alibi has spent more than 4,000 years evolving alongside human civilization. This breed was shaped by the harsh desert and mountain climates of Central Asia, resulting in a dog with leather-like skin, immense bones, and a natural instinct to eliminate predators. The Alibi's skin is incredibly loose around its neck, which serves as a brilliant defense mechanism. If a wolf manages to bite the Alibi's throat, the dog can twist inside its own skin, turn its head around, and counterbite the wolf's face with catastrophic power. 7. The Bully Kuta. Hailing from the historic regions of Pakistan and India, the Bully Kuta is often referred to as the Beast from the East. Standing over 32 inches tall, this apex guardian possesses a towering frame dominated by thick bone structure and massive jaw muscles. The name itself derives from a word meaning heavily wrinkled dog, describing the loose skin that hangs around its chest and neck. The Bully Kuta is notorious for its fierce, untamable temperament when provoked. A wolf pack relies on psychological warfare to intimidate domestic animals, but the Bully Kuta responds to aggression with a terrifying explosion of speed and power, completely overwhelming the predator's senses. 6. The Tosa Inu. The Tosa Inu is the ultimate sumo wrestler of the canine world. Bred specifically in Japan for competitive dogfighting, this rare breed combines the genetics of native Japanese breeds with Western Mastiffs, Great Danes, and Bloodhounds. The result is an enormous, silent gladiator weighing up to 200 pounds. Tosa Inus are trained to fight under strict rules that forbid whining or growling, meaning they endure extreme physical pain without making a single sound. When facing a wolf, this eerie silence is psychologically devastating. The wolf cannot read the dog's intentions, and before the predator can react, the Tosa Inu uses its massive chest to pin the wolf to the earth. 5. The Boer Bull. Originating from South Africa, the Boer Bull was bred by farmers to protect homesteads from apex predators like leopards, hyenas, and lions. This mastiff is an absolute powerhouse, displaying a compact, muscular frame that looks like a bodybuilder. Unlike many heavy guardian breeds, the Boer Bull is incredibly agile, capable of explosive bursts of speed. A wolf pack trying to infiltrate a Boer Bull's territory faces a defensive nightmare. The Boer Bull possesses an intensely protective instinct, instantly analyzing a threat and launching a devastating counteroffensive that can snap a wolf's spine with a single, well-placed bite. 4. The Fila Brasileiro. Known as the Brazilian Mastiff, this breed possesses a dark and complex history as a plantation guardian and tracker. The Fila Brasileiro is famous for an evolutionary trait known as oheriza, which translates to extreme aversion or distrust towards strangers. The Fila does not seek affection from anyone outside its immediate family. Its tracking abilities are legendary, matched only by its willingness to aggressively attack anything it perceives as an intruder. If a wolf attempts to flee from a Fila Brasileiro, the dog's unique camel-like gait allows it to cover massive ground quickly, tracking the predator down through dense brush until it corners and neutralizes the target. 3. The Kangal. The undisputed king of livestock protection comes from the Sivas region of Turkey. For centuries, shepherds have relied on the Kangal to shield their flocks from wolves, bears, and jackals. The Kangal holds the record for the strongest bite force of any canine on Earth, measuring a staggering 743 pounds per square inch. To put that in perspective, a wolf's bite force is around 400 pounds per square inch. The Kangal is faster than it looks, capable of reaching speeds of 35 miles per hour. When a wolf pack approaches, the Kangal charges the lead wolf at full speed, using its chest as a battering ram to knock the predator off balance before crushing its bones with its unparalleled jaws. 2. The Sarplaninak. Hailing from the Balkan Mountains, the Sarplaninak is a livestock guardian that treats its flock as its biological family. These dogs are completely integrated into the herd from puppyhood, meaning they view a wolf not just as an intruder, but as an existential threat to their children. The Sarplaninak possesses an incredibly high pain tolerance and a thick, shaggy coat that deflects slashes from sharp claws. Wolves operating in the Balkans know that a flock guarded by a Sarplaninak is a death sentence. The dog will pursue a wolf for miles, refusing to return to the herd until the predator is completely eradicated from the territory. 1. The Bully Kuta Alangu Mastiff variant. The absolute pinnacle of canine terror is a specific ancient bloodline of the Alangu Mastiff, a variant of the Bully Kuta bred exclusively for extreme territorial defense. This creature is a genetic anomaly, combining a massive 9-foot-long frame when standing on its hind legs with a hyper-aggressive psychological profile that defies modern domestication. While other breeds on this list act defensively, this specific variant actively hunts down predators that encroach on its territory. Its skeletal structure is denser than any standard dog, allowing it to absorb impacts that would shatter a normal canine's ribs. A wolf pack survives on calculation, risk assessment, and numbers. When confronted by this giant, the wolves recognize a terrifying reality. This animal does not possess a survival instinct, it possesses an execution instinct. Its bite force enters a realm that can crush solid bone instantly, and its relentless explosive fury means that even a fully synchronized wolf pack will abandon their hunt and retreat into the shadows rather than risk a fatal encounter with this terrifying titan.